As we can see, I'm not the only one who's making this journey, someone else is too. And riding on a literal white stallion. Yeah, where do you get that mount? That's quite interesting. Yeah, we're getting close to the big guns being used, so let's go ahead and speak with Fortuno to take on our next quest entitled Forlorn Glory. Fortuno is eager to regroup and make ready for battle. From what Nero has told us, time is a luxury we can ill afford. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass, if only for the moment. The others are no doubt finishing their preparations for battle. As someone is picking a fight off on the side here. Yeah, we'll let you have at it. And we'll head to Camp Broken Glass in the meantime. So, as we return to Camp Broken Glass, let's speak with Fortuno. Hey there, Nero. I should hope the other's absence means all proceeds apace. Let's hope you're right about that. Are there other seats here?
Good, you're here. With the recent arrival of reinforcements, our preparations are all but complete.
Because General Valbon and Lord Hien have now arrived too. Apologies for our lateness. It seems we are at least in time to help deliver the crushing blow.
Aye, and if the fates are kind, this will be the last we see of these damnable blasphemies. Commander Alden, Lord Hien, thank you both for coming.
As we get a call on Link Pearl to the Elder Seedseer.
Yes, of course. Understood. Lawrence and the others have reclaimed Varus' heart. The barrier protecting the blasphemy should soon dissipate.
Then the time has come at last to storm the Tower of Babel. Yeah, Valbon coming in very brave in what he's wearing, no doubt. But then again, so am I.
Admiral Roeweb and Lord Emmerich await our arrival at its base.
We know where we're going. Then we should be about it, eh? I suppose this is as good as an opportunity as any to keep my hammer from rusting over. Yeah, you haven't had the need to use that thing since Omega. I will accompany you as well. As the Forum's representative and a member of the survey team, I feel it my responsibility to see this through to the end. Of course you do. Are you sure you wouldn't rather wait here, or I didn't take you for the fighting type? Yeah, are we sure he's not here just to observe the proceedings? Despite appearances, I am no stranger to the battlefield. Indeed, I have seen my fair share traveling the world in service to the Forum. Yeah, that's why he has the state. He used to have the Sage's Stone that Alpha Node now has. Though I may not be the equal of Alpha Node or Alice, we shall not find ourselves wanting. I can promise you that much. Alright then. Welcome aboard. Yeah, from the survey team to the combat team. And now, when you've all finished your preparations, we shall reconvene at the Enceladium. And we will see you all there. Let's do it! So, to the north we go. So, there's Fortuno. And so, combat is now inevitable, even as automated rotors patrol the streets. All are present and accounted for. Shall we proceed? Your progress through the battle will be saved at certain points. In the event that you were defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, the progress will be lost. This will not be an issue. Let's go. Actually, the latest I've seen snow where I live was the fourth Monday in May in 2002. That's the latest I've ever seen snow. It was a little bit, but the fact that I saw snow that deep into May was shocking. And so everyone's here, and Nero is dressed for battle himself. Our objective is simple: locate and eliminate the Blasphemy Nerva. Though the barrier guarding him is no more, a number of beasts will surely block the way at the auxiliary sector. Speaking of which, yeah, things are really getting crazy in there. Off to a smashing start, I see. It would seem the tower will reach its limits sooner than I anticipated. Maybe they know we're coming. If we're to save the transporter, we must hurry and find Nerva now. And we better have at it. General's got his big bull gear helmet on, and I don't know how Nero can run that fast with that massive mallet on his back. But then again, he is probably fueled by Guardian technology. Probably like Guardian steroids or something. So yeah, it's the All-Star team to end all All-Star teams here in this game. The leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, Lord Hien, and Nero is here too, along with Fortuno. Shall we do this? First, a gathering of various scrubs, as I have to try and find something to hit that is not an ally. Meanwhile, Tremor, would you like a dragon sight? It definitely befits you, given where you come from. And where the Dragoon as a whole comes from, for that matter. Yeah, we're just gonna spam our AoE attacks right now and thin the herd. Well, we can't go just yet. We gotta wait for the force field to drop.
The path has been revealed. The winds favor us.
Yeah, they'll have a few things to say, so the ladies will stay behind as the men forge onward. Yep. Come on, game. Get everything you got. Oh, got this at my disposal. Let's go ahead and start using this stuff. But more are coming. And now Stormblood is offering to do his thing. As you can see, we now have a mid-boss to deal with. General Reborn leads the way. Of course, he is tanking this thing, so away we go. So, what we gotta do to deal with everything that's in this place? Yeah, I honestly can't remember any real instances in any other RPGs, or other games for that matter, where a whole bunch of heads of states all come together for the purposes of combats, and all working for the same combat. In the meantime, we gotta take refuge in these little safe zones. And go. And don't hit Master Fortuno. And launch. Lord Hien, have a dragon sight on me. And keep on pounding the rock. Dragon Quest II is in actual Dragon Quest II or Dragon Warrior 2? Oop. Oh. Awkward! Thankfully, there was one space left open. Yeah. Nero, awkward. I know you're trying to be the big man on campus and all of that, but you gotta defer once in a while. Okay, so Dragon Warrior 2, okay. I never played Dragon Warrior 2. I played the original a lot growing up. Yeah, I would literally spend entire weekends playing through and beating Dragon Warrior. I just love the game that much. But I never got to play Dragon Warrior 2, and my family did rent Dragon Warrior 3 just before we gave up our NES. Oh, Fortuna, where are you going? Yeah, that was a little ill-advised. But yeah, we ran a Dragon Warrior 3 just before we gave up our NES, but my mom was the one who primarily played it. We got as far to the point as where the story takes place in Alfgard itself. So my mom had gotten to that point of the story, but we didn't get very far in it before we had to take the game back. And then we never played it again. Ian. Yeah, you're in the way. But yeah, look how many of these things there are. It's just never ending. Alright, Nero. Let's see if you and I can deal with some of these bombs. Focus on the large one, okay. Apparently, Robon's got a trick up his sleeve. As everyone else helps out in this. Well, those bombs aren't down yet.
Enough!
Yeah, it's a damage race right now. It's a damage race, and I cannot tell whether or not we are winning it. Yeah, the self-destruct on this thing is really slow. I don't think he wants this thing on a count-on either, Gorilla. He's counting very, very slowly. Almost got this. There we go, it's down. And thankfully it did not implode. So that's out of the way. We're far from done. He's not the last of them. It seems that way for now. Or does it? It just never ends in here! I would make a time-appropriate joke, but it does not seem to be the right time. Of course not. No. We can't afford for them to impede our advance any further. Commander Odin, let us hold them here. Master Fortuno, take the others and go, quickly. Understood. So yeah, you're coming with us, Nero. And then there were 3. Yeah, show them what you can do with your awesome swords. As we make our way over here. And we found him. We found Nerva. And as it turns out, he's a Galvus in his own right. Leave. Leave now. Golemon is mine. Mine! Not if we can help it. It's time to once and for all completely sever the Galvus bloodline. Away we go. You could also say we're cutting off the nervous system of the Galvus bloodline. As Big Ugly loads up for this attack and starts to cut it down somewhat. And this is what I wanted to do. We gotta look out because there are things all around. Scary things. Seems like this is a sweet spot, and it is. Oh, stay where you are. Stay where you are. Yeah, it's basically like the final boss in Amarod. Except we don't have to worry about falling off. That's very important to keep in mind. You've got your eyes set on me. Oh, jeez. Can anyone get me out? Nero, why don't you do something? No, you're running away! But there's Fortuno using rescue. I knew that still had to be good for something, rather than dragging people to their deaths. And now what does Nerva have in store? Load up. Okay, we got this again. That's not all he's got. Our range is very small. Thankfully, I can still hit from here. Thankfully, we were able to keep the offense going. Almost got what we need, as there was down to half health. Yeah, let's keep doing it, guys. Yeah, thank you for being useful, Nero. But in the meantime, we've got creepy orbs on the scene. What are they gonna do to us? Force us to narrow the field. Yeah, you two stay where you are. I'm good over here until we have to be forced to move. Out of necessity. And I will calm myself out with a little second wind. Yeah, of course, this is far different from the bonus quest in the Cardinal Virtue storyline in Shadowbringers, isn't it? It's a far cry from that. That storyline was, after the bonus quest, was strictly lore. But here, we're actually doing something useful. Remember, you've been holding that line for a long time. That's because he's bringing reinforcements now. And we gotta deal with all of this. Yeah, better stay in clear danger before it's too late. Yeah, drag them over, drag them over. Yeah, Fortuno kind of has to do it. But Nero clears them out. And now Fortuno will offer to shield us. That's quite fancy there. Are we sure he's not secretly a tank? Yeah, you can see we gotta do more in order to save ourselves. Because now Nerva's really going for it. If we don't break this thing, we're gonna be broken. Fortunately, giving it everything he has just to keep this barrier up. We've got to keep pounding away. I mean, I really can't see where Fortuno is. Yeah, that's as much as we could go. We have come too far to give up now. Get on your feet there, Fortuno. You're still needed. There he is. He's back on his feet. Yeah, Nerva's that desperate. So I take this for a 1-2-3 punch. You're almost down and gone for good there, Nerva. Almost got it. There we go. We got it. And unless Xenos is able to make his way all the way back from the opposite side of the universe, the Galvus bloodline goes up in Blasphemy smoke. And Nero turns off his powers. For glory everlasting indeed. Hey everyone. Glad to see you're all still with us.
Is it over? Has the danger passed?
It has.
By a hair's breadth perhaps, but yes, I'd say we've managed to avoid a fiery ruin.
Indeed we did.
Our path to the moon is open once more.
Well, I don't know about you, but I would try and do what I could to tear down some of the more creepy elements of this place first.
The duty of Charlene has ever been to chart the course of history, not to change it. Thus did we fervently hold to our policies of neutrality and non-intervention. In truth, it was all in service to the plans of Exodus, to abandon this star to its ruinous fate.
And yet,
harsh though it may sound, I still believe it was ultimately for the greater good.
Of course you do.
And yet, thanks to you and your comrades, however, it was a fate that did not come to pass. Charlene will now find a new way forward, not merely for the preservation of knowledge, but for the betterment of this star and all who call it home. And so, I believe I speak for all of the Form when I say it will be an honor and a privilege to work towards such a goal alongside the allied nations.
Shouldn't you let the Forum know about this decision first?
Aye, an age of true and everlasting peace is finally within our grasp, and we'll seize it together.
And so, with that agreement come upon, let's discuss how we will accomplish this. So upon our return to Camp Broken Glass, let's speak with Fortuno again. Yeah, I know, Nero, you want the spotlight, but it's Fortuno we need to speak to.
It is a relief to know that we've no longer a need for battle. Despite my experience, I must confess I'm ill suited to it. The allied nation leaders, meanwhile, demonstrated an aptitude for combat far and above what I might expect from diplomatic figures.
Well, given everything that they've had to go through.
And you, my friend, I see now why you are so well regarded as Eorzea's champion.
Just one of many.
The others have already begun the arduous journey home, but before you go, I would offer a word of thanks to the both of you. If not for your timely assistance, our plans would be forfeit and the lands of Ilsabard forever defiled by the Blasphemy.
Glad we could help.
Please, I've no need for your platitudes. I labor only to further my own ends, nothing more.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Nero. But in the meantime, yeah, here's the people who you gave us talking to.
We've heard the news. Thank you for everything. With Lord Nova laid to rest, we've the peace of mind to move on without regret.
Oh, hey there, Living Way. Yeah, like, if you decide to go to the moon, here's who you'll be talking to.
There you are! Now what's this I've heard about you cleaning out the Tower of Babel? Are we finally ready to return to the moon?
Oh, indeed.
What fortuitous timing. Allow me to introduce you to Living Way of the Loprits, Moon Dweller and Overseer of the Survey Team.
I bet they're shocked that that's the case.
Living Way, these good people will be the moon's first residents. I trust you and the other Loprits will take good care of them. Pleased to meet you?
Yeah, I know. Talking rabbits, right?
Residents? Oh no!
What do you mean?
I mean, oh yes! A splendid! After many long years of planning and preparation, the moon is absolutely, most definitely ready to accommodate your stay.
Why do I have a hard time believing that? You've had so many years beforehand.
Glad to hear it, and apologies for the delay. I must first confer with Lawrence and see to our final preparations. But your residence to be in the survey team shall be along ere long. Might I trouble you to relay word of our success to Shirbot and Razathan? I should think the tidings all the more heartening coming from you. Until next we meet. So I wonder what will happen if there are more bonus quests attached to this, because remember, after the revelation of the Shadowkeeper, we saw that there were more. Oh, wait, you're not leaving for the moon without me! Yeah, better catch up there, Nero. But yeah, you might remember once we revealed the Shadowkeeper in the bonus quest for the Cardinal Virtues and Shadowbringers, there were a couple more quests after that that fleshed out the story more. So we might see more of that also happening when we get to 6.2, for example. But we won't know until the new content comes out in a few months' time. But for now, let's head on back to Razad Han. So let's head on back to Shirabat. Hello there, young lady. So it's true then! Yeah, I think she was about to give me a hug there. The Blasphemy in Garlemald has been struck down? They were right to call on you, it seems. And with no other outstanding reports of Blasphemy sightings, I dare say you've slain the last of them. Perhaps now we can finally start to put the final days behind us, strange though that may sound. On behalf of my fellow delegates and the Radiant Host, I extend to you our humblest thanks. I hope when next I call on you, it will be under more fortuitous circumstances. Yes, indeed there, Miss Shirabat. But yeah, none of this would have been possible if it wasn't for your initiative, in more ways than one. So, for completing this final quest for the bonus quests here for the jobs in Endwalker, we'll take 3,923 gil, plus options of more tier 9 or tier 10 materia. I want to keep calling them tier 9 because I'm so used to getting tier 9s as awards. But in this instance, I'll be taking 3 Savage Aim critical hits. And earn the achievement, Sum of Our Parts. In a manner of speaking. But yeah, there we go. We have now completely cleared out everyone in here. And that includes Shirabat. So, I guess the next big question is, when do we see the possible follow-up to this? Because now that we've got that down, the primary situation will be to wait for patch 6.15 to start, because that's when we'll start seeing Beast Tribe quests starting to appear, and also when we'll start to see crafting and gathering questing here in Sharlayan. It's not in Razad Han, but it's in Sharlayan. So yeah, there's a lot of things to look forward to in the months to come, and I can't wait to share it with all of you guys. But in the meantime, I want to start streaming some other games in the meantime, because it's high time I did that. I still haven't beaten the Pathless yet, and I really want to get that done. Plus, I also picked up a few new games that I also want to try my luck at. And with any luck, because we're in a period of relative calm within the game, where the only thing I really need to get for myself at this point is weekly clears at Myths of the Realm to get my gear enhanced and get it all ready for 6.2. So yeah, there'll definitely be plenty of opportunity for me to stream some other games in the meantime, and I hope that you guys can join me. So it'll be good to get to experience some new content here on the channel, and I'm really looking forward to it. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and bring things to a close tonight, and that's basically everything that we needed to show off for patch 6.1 here in Endwalker. And so with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker live here on Twitch. And I'll see you guys next time when I'm playing something new, or maybe something that I have not yet got done. But either way, I'll look forward to seeing all of you then. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the lights.